We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball. It was Billy Hamilton. Strides forward to get this.
Center fielder, number 9.
First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, and I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Here's Michael Brantley. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Too low, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Murphy's got it on to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just a tick behind for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Jay Hahn. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Tommy Pham.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In there, strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
1-1. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. He's got it one away. Here's Brian Dozier now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Skied into straightaway right. Happ has a beat on it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Logan Morrison. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit. Into the box now, Eric Timms. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Hahn has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. In now, JT Realmuto. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Smith is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in, Daniel Descalso, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Now in the box, Ian Happ. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hamilton going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Descalso is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. There is Dozier. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Dwight Smith. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Dwight Smith.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, and there's one away. At the plate, Chang-Ho Park takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hamilton.
Low for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets foul. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Mike Montgomery comes in unexpectedly from the pen. Runners on first with 1 down.
Montgomery.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Riding in once again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Back up the middle. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy to his right. He has it on to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the coming to the plate now, Mike Montgomery. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Mike Montgomery.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hamilton is right there, 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Settling in now, Tommy Pham. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tommy Pham.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
2-1 as he misses with the slurve there. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hahn has room in foul territory, but that's out of play off the top of the home dugout.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Smith racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he'll get in there safely. So striding in, Eric Timms.
Number 9, Eric Timms.
First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And this deflects right off him. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Line toward right center. Timms rounds the corner and is headed home. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. The runner scores from second. Realmuto takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Stepping up now, Daniel Descalso. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends. Ready for another chance? Jay
Leading off for
Hahn.
Minnesota,
He'll try to get it
third
going here to
baseman,
begin the fourth.
Jay Hahn.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Happ moves over, one away. So here's Joe
Now
Mauer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Descalzo. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
The batter,
Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Digging in now, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Morrison.
Kenny Vargas will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Vargas.
And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. No home runs as of yet, 10 RBIs. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that is. So coming to the plate, Ian Happ.
Leading off the Chicago fourth, right fielder, number 8.
Now here it comes. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Mike Montgomery. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. At the knees, strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Dwight Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Max Kepler will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 26, Max Kepler.
Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding into the box, Chang-Ho Park.
Chang-Ho Park.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Center fielder number 9.
Ready for another shot now. Billy Hamilton. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2. Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Struck him out. Struck him out again. In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Left fielder, Christian Yeah.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier has it. A quick out number 1. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Murphy.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Here's Michael Brantley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Right there, Murphy at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Marcus Semien. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Semien.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Out of play. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another chance?
Third baseman,
Jay
number 1.
Hahn. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that.
The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Timms. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Eric Timms.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a really.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Vargas is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Daniel Descalso. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Matt, I thought
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley ranging back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Number 8.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton on back. That's in the basket. A home run. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Wilmer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in to try it again. Mike Montgomery. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one. But the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. And the run is in to score from second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Garrett gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort.
Number 50.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. So striding in, Brian Dozier, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ehire Adrianza is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Ehire Adrianza.
Now he goes down and hits a little pop-up here to the right side of the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Kenys Vargas.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kenys Vargas is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Tommy Pham, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Tommy Pham.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Kepler. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. He went down on strikes last time up.
Murphy.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Daniel Murphy becomes the second out of the bottom of the seventh. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will conclude matters here. Digging in, Garrett. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Robbie Grossman is going to be asked to get things going. Here is a lead off the top. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for two. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Digging in now, Billy Hamilton. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Here comes another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Timms onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. In now, Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Ready on 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Fernando Romero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Fernando Romero.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Daniel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ian Happ. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a step off. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Jay Hahn. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So here's Joe Mauer. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much. If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrianza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And that's cut on and missed, so now the Twins are down to their final strike here.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the
Half is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Here now is the...
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides.
Center fielder, number 9.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And this is fouled at the plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. He'll try again, 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Here's Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, number 23.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Third baseman.
So digging in now, Jay Hahn. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Hey now. Lester will check in on first. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Lester ready, the 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed the guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Semien will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Tommy Pham.
Here comes the first pitch. Tommy Pham stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Grossman will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
2-0. Three and 0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Eric Timms is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ground ball left side. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Now the relay home, and he will score as Mauer's tag comes in just a fraction of a second late. So striding forward now, Daniel Descalso hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. This is skied into short left center. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Kenny's Vargas. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Kenny's Vargas.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. In there, and it's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Timms in foul ground. 2 gone. Stepping in, Joe Mauer. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Fielder, Ian Happ.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Defoe.
Sent on the ground out to second. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Batting 9.
So striding in, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of cover.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Robbie Grossman.
This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out.
Batting 8.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ehire Adrianza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 17.
Settling in now, Jose Barrios. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the, and that is off the first base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
1
Cubs.
for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Ready for another chance?
How about
Tommy Pham.
center
0 for
fielder,
1 here in the early going.
Tommy Pham.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And another throw over. And they got him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Hamilton.
Off for the Twins.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, number 9.
And
Billy
Lester back to work
Hamilton.
as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Into the box now, Michael
How about
Brantley.
Left fielder, Michael.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Lester ready, the 1-0. Line to the right side. That's in there, base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is in there. The runner scores from second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jay Hahn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Heading out towards shallow right. Happ on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in to try it again, Kenny Vargas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's safe. So here's Joe Mauer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Dwight Smith will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 15, Dwight Smith.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now Lester's 0-1. 0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that heart.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw into third. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. A tag from Descalzo. He is out at third base.
Now batting.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base. In now, Eric Timms. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Eric Timms.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Brantley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting. Catcher.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. And a ball 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So stepping in, Daniel Descalso. He flew out in his last at bat.
Descalso.
Hit in the air out to right. Grossman has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Ehire Adrianza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Ehire Adrianza.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. 0-2 now from Lester. Line toward the gap in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Digging in, Jose Barrios comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. There goes the runner. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is out on the tag. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And this will be put away easily for the out. Here's Michael Brantley. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there. Base hit. Adrianza rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2. Ready for another shot now. Jay Hahn. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Now for Brantley, that's now 15 steals for the season so far. Throw goes to third. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, Sean
First
Lester.
pitch coming. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hamilton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Jay Hahn. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit. And as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
On the ground up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Christian Yelich.
Grounded to first. Morrison is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Semien. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Joe Mauer. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far.
Joe Mauer.
Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Chop foul wide of first. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
So he got him swinging. Robbie Grossman is the second out in the 7th inning. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Eric.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Eric Timms is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the seventh inning. JT Realmuto is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Daniel Descalzo.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Adrianza ranges to his right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in once again, Jose Barrios. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, number 17, Jose.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So striding forward now, Billy Hamilton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Standing in, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Batter number 3.
Ready now, Wilmer Defoe. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping into the box, John Lester. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. David Dahl.
Number 27, David Dahl.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners off for second. High pop-up. Semien is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In is Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Christian.
First things first, here's a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to start.
Chicago Cubs.
Digging in now, Jay Hahn. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
For the Cubs. Now playing first
Drilled
base.
on the ground to short.
8.
To his left.
Logan
Defoe.
Morrison.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
First baseman number
Into the
8.
box now, Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now in the box,
batting,
Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting number 7, catcher Joe Mauer.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Morrison rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw won't get him. In to score is the runner from first. It's 5-2. Here's Robbie Grossman. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Tommy Pham.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. The 1-0 delivery. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Ball 2.
2-2.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
First baseman
Now at the plate, Eric Timms. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs,